Well, today's the 5th, and we've had one come out way down there. See if I can get this thing adjusted. That is another one. There. I'll look through the scope and see if I can see what the second one is, if I can go get this thing to adjust. It's drizzling rain, so I had to keep covering the camera up with a Ziploc baggie. Them two spotted me down here, so they went back in. Yeah, today Labor Day. It's about 4:30 right now. So some of them starting to walk a little early in this rain. Well, we got a couple of deer feeding this evening. It's about 6:30, so they're moving kind of early. I think today's the 16th. Somebody just shot. It just shot again. Ain't no telling what they shot though, because that's 3 times. Yesterday you could start using the doe tags, so they could be shooting does, bucks, or anything. One young's got us spotted down here. Little half-sized deer. He wanting us to move now. He can make us out. Now the yearling come out with that doe. She ain't too big of a doe, but she got a yearling with her. And they finally moved on. We got old doe down there trying to give us the stare down. And she's about right where my feeder's at there. Go in to check that feeder out, I guess. About 200 and, probably about 225 yards. Today's the first cool day we've had so far. It's the 22nd. There's another one. That's another doe. think it'll probably get down to like 50 tonight. It was like 60 this morning. Nothing. Another doe. Anyhow, they're moving a little bit this evening since we finally got some cool weather, and it's about 6 o'clock. The coyote come out down there behind them deer. And I decided to try this 308 out. He was turning straight to me. I saw him this morning. I went to check my feeder down there. See if I can get this camera to adjust. Where is he at now? Back it up some. Check my feeder, and the joker come up there, jumped up right beside the feeder and scared me. He won't be hunting my feeder no more. I probably scared Nadine to death in that truck there. Anyhow, I'm having to sit here where I'm at because I got Nadine with me. I have her in the evenings when she gets out of school. I'm having to kind of sit up a way that I can sit with her also. I can't get this camera to quite adjust, but we'll go down there directly and check him out. Anyhow, we got rid of him. Mr. Ricky, if you happen to be watching this, 308 is pretty accurate out to 225 yards. We'll go ahead and walk down here. I got time to walk down here and get him before some more deer comes out. It's a long shot for that 308. I can't find no bullets for the 7mm 08. Y'all know I love to shoot that 7mm 08. It'll drop less than the 308. Just ain't got quite the impact, but it's almost the impact of the 308, but it shoots a flat trajectory like a 243 does, but it's got more energy long distance than the 243. With Coyote, I walked off there this morning to check my corn and my feeder. I don't know whether he's trying to sneak up on me or what. I heard the deer snorting earlier this morning before I come down here to check it. That joker jumped up about 25 foot of me. I don't know if he's trying to sneak up on me or whether he was ducked down hiding from me or what. But there's so many of them out here. I don't see a whole lot of yearlings this year. So I believe they're kind of putting a hurt on our deer population. I would have had the camera on when I made the shot, but I set up the opposite direction and he had spotted me down there. So I had to go ahead and take the shot where I could get him, and maybe he was fixing to run off. Sometimes I see 2 or 3 of them together. I don't think this one here will be catching no more yearlings and stuff. He got a pretty color to him though. Go ahead and get him out the way where I can get set back up down there. But y'all got to love my setup when Nadine's hunting with me. But you got to do what you got to do. You're gonna get to hunt anyway. You got to watch your kid too. Ain't that right, Nadine?
Yeah, I'm so scared.
You so scared? Was the gun loud?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Well, I just. Well, we can see if. I'll try not to be so loud the next time. We can sit down and see if we can see any more come out. Old doe come out down there. Where the coyote come out at? I don't know how she ain't smelling that coyote. It's hard to be a cameraman and do your own filming deer hunting. Yeah, the old 308 did a pretty fair distance. It was a little bit over 225. It was past my feeder when I went down there. Probably close to 250. But the 7mm 08 sprang off for the 308 and the 243. All of them got the same casing. Just that they necked the 7mm 08 down to 7mm and necked the 243 down. 243 sprang off of it first. I think they come out to 7mm 08 around 80, 1980, 81, something like that. But that 7mm 08 is in between the two calibers. So you can get distance out of it, less drop, and it's got a lot of knockdown power like the 308, especially once you start getting on out there. Get to 300 yards, that 308 starts dropping pretty quick after then. But all of them's nice shooting rifles. I always just like something a little heavier than the 243. I've killed deer with the 243. I got a 243 at home. But I like something a little heavier bullet than that for deer. But I've seen some nice bucks that people take with the 243s. But I've also seen where some of them you don't find them to the next day because they sometimes don't leave much of a blood trail. Anyhow, we can see if we can see some more deer directly. Well, YouTube, me and my co-pilot made it back home. We figured we would bring you a little bit of our hunting trips. The deer just started moving some. The weather's kind of cooled off some. Rut should be coming up in this area here in October. That day's the 22nd of September, so that's getting near. Maybe we'll get one of them old big bucks directly. And the fish has been shut down for about 2 months in Black River. But as soon as they get to biting, we'll get down there and start doing some fishing and do some fishing videos too. It's just been kind of rough the last couple of months. Anyhow, we did manage to get a coyote out the way. Maybe we saved a yearling or two. Save some of these ladies' cats. Or Fifi, little poodle. I read somewhere years ago that lady, I think it was at Myrtle Beach over there, let her poodle out in the yard and heard the poodle yelp and come back, and the coyote was running down the street with Fifi in his mouth. But anyhow, we just figured we'd bring you a little bit of our hunt, and we didn't see no big bucks, but maybe we'll get one directly. Catch you the next time. YouTube just wants you to know what we've been up to.